Hi, I'm Alexis with Chakrity, and I am going to share my perspective on the very important difference between feeling and sensing energy. And this is specific to the solar plexus. So for those of you who receive a lot of intuitive information and experience a lot of sensation at the stomach, at the solar plexus, this can be very uncomfortable. And within the body of work that I teach, we focus very much on how these uncomfortable sensations and intuitive impressions function to inform you of what it is you are experiencing within your own energy and how it is that you're relating to your environment. And so all of this information is important, and all of the sensations that you experience can potentially serve as intuitive indicators when you are invested and willing to put in the energy and effort to really work with that information as it comes through for you. So when it comes to the solar plexus and all of the ways that you can perceive others and your environment through this energy center, because it is the chakra that embodies the way in which we stand in our own individuality and how we discern self from other, how it is that we are an individual. And so you will also be challenged at this energy center to make that distinction and to begin disentangling your individual energy from other people's energy and from more collective energies, from energies within any environment. So when you are experiencing discomfort at the solar plexus, it can be from feeling energy. So the difference between feeling and sensing energy is very important, especially when you are highly sensitive here, because if you are feeling other people's energy, if you are feeling energy within any environment that you're in, essentially this can be like tentacles going out and grasping onto other energy and then bringing it back into your body to feel it, which then can lead to internalizing that. And this is where people become very debilitated from being in the presence of others, or feel extremely depleted from being around other people. It's because of this process where we can internalize other energy. So the reason why we take energy in to then process it is because we are able to gain insight from that information. We're able to determine and to anticipate what it is we may be coming into contact with. When there is another person's energy that feels very unstable, you may be trying to anticipate, is this person going to react to what it is that I say in a negative way? How is it that, you may likely be projecting based on the information that you're experiencing, what you're feeling inside your body. However, this is not a sustainable practice. It's a practice that leads to extreme depletion and can really burn people out, especially those who are working with energy or who are working one-on-one with people. They get very burnt out when they're in this process of internalizing other people's energy. So you can shift this, and you can sense energy from a place of standing in your own center and power, and still gain the insight of what it is that you would be gaining from feeling into your environment and bringing it back into your body. However, the difference is that when you sense energy, you are standing in your own energy body, you have a boundary, and you're able to perceive. And this is a very different energetic dynamic than going into somebody's energy, projecting in, and then bringing it back to then process. So see if you can connect with first when it is that you do this, when you go into another person's energy. What is it that happens after you do that? Can you feel yourself bringing that back into your body? How can you know, how can you identify when you're doing this? And simply with that awareness, you can shift the pattern. And I know that saying that awareness is everything can seem oversimple, or it can seem like it's not an actual tool in doing some type of energetic work. But in fact, it is the most powerful tool, and it's the tool that holds the most potential to shift everything. So with the awareness that you are bringing another person's energy back into your body, or you're bringing a collective energy back into your body to process, you can stop that in its tracks and you can shift it. So see if you can recognize this pattern when it happens, and start to take note of where is it that it happens? When does it happen? With who does it happen with? And that gives you the insight to then change. So it's so important to really reclaim your power by shifting the way it is that you manage your own energy. That changes everything. You cannot depend on other people changing the way that they are responding to you, or how any given environment is going to present itself. So when you stand in your power and you stand in your own individuality and authority, then you are able to come into contact with any dynamic and stay present and aware of what is going on. So today, I hope I've encouraged you to practice the difference between feeling and sensing energy at the solar plexus. And I would love to know if this is helpful, and if there is anything else that you feel would be supportive for me to expand upon in a future video. It is so empowering to dive into the energetics of how it is that we experience energy, so that we can shift back into a place of being in our own authority and power. I am wishing you many healing connections, and I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.